Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
And
therapist.
together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Well, in our opinion, of course, Bob.
That's always our opinion. Brad, you're kind of taking the reins today. What are we talking about?
Bob, today I want to talk about stroke rehab and how to keen in your balance so you don't fall, decrease your risk for falls after having a stroke. Now, this is someone who's had a stroke, but they're recovering fairly well. They're at home already. They can walk around. They may need a cane or a walker, and they need to work on their balance
Sure.
in a static position or while they're standing still by the cupboard or and walking side to side. This is an excellent exercise.
And they're going to need somebody with them?
Probably, especially when they start out.
So you need a spouse or a friend or somebody that can stand by you when you're doing these, because these are
Right,
pretty high level.
right. Now, what you're going to need for this is very simple. You can just go to any local store, or Menards or Home Depot or something of that nature, pick up some shelf liner. It comes in a roll.
Brad, run it up there.
Yeah, this is a piece of shelf liner. It's 12 inches long, 4 foot long, and I simply took a plate and I drew a circle around it and I cut it out with a pair of scissors, so a simple shelf liner. And the reason you want to use shelf liner is because you're going to put 5 of these on the floor in a pattern I'm going to show you, but you can do it for color. If you have dark carpet, you want a light one. If you have light carpet, you're going to want a dark color shelf liner.
And what's nice about it, it's very grippy.
Right, on carpet that's not a big deal, but if you want to do it on a linoleum floor,
Sure.
it keeps you from slipping.
Sure.
So it's a visual thing as well as functional for non-skid.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Bob, why don't you go ahead and refocus the camera.
And this is a pretty high level.
Okay. Close your
activity.
eyes for a little bit because we have to redo our skip. All right, the props are different here. All right, so
I'm going to go ahead and
Bob,
put it down.
there you go. And it really shows up well on the camera, doesn't
Yeah.
it, Bob? Okay, so here I've got 5 shelf liners cut in circles, one in the middle, and if you're looking at a clock, and this is the middle, we have one at 12 o'clock, 3, 6, and 9. All right. Now this is in different phases. Now, if you're unsteady, you're going to have someone standing by you and holding onto your belt.
Right.
You know,
Or a gate belt.
a gate belt, and if you've had a stroke, you'll know what a gate belt is, because
Yeah.
you'll probably get one from the hospital. It's just another belt that goes around so someone could hold. And you start by putting both feet on that middle circle right there. Okay? You're probably going to need a cane. If you still need a walker, this is not for you. You have to be to the
Yeah,
point
you have to
where
be
you're
fairly
walking.
high level.
Right. Bob, you're talking when I'm talking.
Ah.
Can't do that anymore. My wife told me.
All
Okay.
right.
So we're going to start out. Right foot to the circle in front, you just touch. You don't have to stand there and put weight on it. It's simply a touch. Okay? And then the other foot, a touch. Now, if you've had a stroke, one side is going to be more difficult than the other, the involved side. Then you're going to want to go to one side, doesn't matter the right or the left, and then back, and then here, and then back, and then finally all the way to the one and back. Just touch, come back, and then touch, and come back. Now if you can do that 3 times in a row, that was one, here's this, and you have to use both feet, you go around all 3 times in a row, then you're ready, and it's easy, then it's ready to get rid of the cane.
And just as a reminder, Brad, there's going to be somebody right behind you holding on to you. I'm going to be holding on to that
Right.
belt while
Yeah,
he's doing these.
yeah. And you simply repeat the same process.
Without
Okay?
the cane.
Without the cane. Okay, again, someone's helping you so you don't, just in case, use your balance. We don't want to fall and break a hip or something like that. Once you get that pattern down, you can do it 3 times all the way around, and you feel very confident. The person holding you feels like they don't need to be there. Then you take it one step further. We grab the cane again, use the cane for support. Now you do it with only one leg. I'm going to start with the right leg. Okay, and we're going to touch. And if I had a stroke that the right side was involved, I'm probably going to hang on with my left hand. Okay, and this might go pretty good, but you're going to find out if the right side's involved, going over this way is a real challenge. This is going to be where someone's going to need to hold on probably for sure when you get started on this. But it's real helpful to get your mind working on both sides of your body. And then behind. Okay, you're going to do that 3 times if you don't get too fatigued. Anytime you get fatigued in this test, you sit down and rest. Okay? Now we're going to go to the other side. and now the right side was involved. So now it's really working balance on that, and I'm not working placement. And over and right there, that's really going to stress that leg. And these are the things that are going to help you when you're walking around the kitchen, walking sideways when you're working, backing up into a chair, all these functional efforts to reduce your risk for a stroke. Yeah, bring it up here, Bob. All they're doing is looking at my feet. Okay, so that's it. This is probably, I feel, one of the best balance exercises you can do after a stroke. Get someone to help you, get the setup right, and boy, I tell you what, Bob, if they're 40 and over and they got parents that have had maybe a stroke, we've got one of the best video channels in the whole world to watch. Don't you agree?
I agree. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up and canes up.
Yep.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
Subscribe.